spent money yet. Trubli's going to go for the kit and HE, but what do Next and Crystal go for? Okay, it's a mix. It's a pretty healthy mix, actually, for Penta. Some nades, but they aren't fully committing to the nades. They're still willing to get into a brawl, because a couple of them have picked up Kevlar.
Yeah, they did a quick boost, 2 people up on short, and now they're taking a couple of shots down. Gotta be careful. Olofmeister, look at that trade, but actually Dennis ran into the grenade that Crystal dropped out of his cold dead hands up on short.
God, dude.
That could have actually been way worse for Penta. I'm glad they managed to do that well, because that could have been Olofmeister killing both.
Yeah, but look at Flusha, man. That is a single nade that just did that to Flusha. He just ate that nade whole. That is pain.
Look at that right now. It's only next here.
This is looking like Fnatic have got a bit of the mind game going in here. They've only got 2 guys waiting upper dark. They've got 2 guys waiting on the long side as well. They're going to just create the illusion that this is going to be an A push, and then they're going to shift this extra man over. Flusha heading over towards upper dark now. JW just causing a diversion, and this is now going to be all about Next landing the shots. And he hasn't over-rotated. He hasn't rotated off. He got into the best position he could have.
He almost did it, then he thought twice about it. He's still dropping very low, and Dennis is going to go down. Next will fall. Tropley running in on the guy planting the bomb, but he can't actually stop Crims from doing it. He will be all alone, also being backstabbed. There it is. Flusha walking into him and getting the kill. So, really well coordinated push from Fnatic, and you can see, I mean, the fact that they won that round so easily, even though Nex was in position. Imagine if he'd been out of the bomb site similar, if he actually had rotated out. That would have been just an even worse round for the German lineup.
That would have been brutal, but I almost wonder if that wouldn't have been even better, because what happened was everybody was rotating over for Penta, and JW got 2 kills. He just ran up long. Penta just forgot about him completely. JW gets the headshot on Spitty as well, so there's the scout down for Penta all ready to start, and Pronax has now got his Bison. He's just cleaning up his B site, although Trubley, with that 5-7, does manage to land a headshot on him. So they still managed to get 1 frag here, but that should be all that Penta get in this round, and that's exactly what's going to happen. But yeah, JW, dude, he just walked in from long. It's like Penta totally forgot that he was there. He walks in and kills 2 of the guys trying to rotate B. And that pretty much ends the round right there single-handedly. So smart tactics, but also good timing. And Fnatic are making this look good. And that's what I was worried about going into this match, is if whether Fnatic were going to be able to keep their cool and actually play their game versus Penta, or take Penta a little, underestimate Penta. And that's something they can't really afford to do. They need to actually take Penta seriously, because if they do start slacking off, Penta will punish them.
Right, and as you said, they've more or less qualified, or they have really qualified for the LAN Fnatic, so, this match is not as heavy on them as it is for Penta, so that might be a reason why they'd want to relax a little bit as well, but they seem to not be relaxed at all. They're getting the kills here. Crims did fall, and a lot of damage done onto Flusha. He could die here, but Speedy is going to have to take care of JW first, who's got that scout in hand. 20 health left on Speedy. He's going to go down. JW not playing any games this time, and this is, in fact, a team ace for Fnatic. Every single member picking up 1 kill each, putting us in the 4th round. So there is actually going to be the AWP on Crystal. I was wondering if he was going to go for it. So that's no head armor, not such a big deal, but only 1 grenade and not a single defuse kit here on Penta. And we have seen some pretty horrific instances of that panning out pretty badly, especially on Dust 2. I mean, it's actually not that easy holding the bomb sites on Dust. You could definitely end up having to defuse, and that won't be fun at all for Penta.
Yeah, this feels like they're just going to be committed to landing that first frag. And Crystal's over at long. Smoke is there, and he misses the shot. No, he doesn't. He hits it. Okay. There was like a half-second lag there for some reason. Yeah. I was like, what? How did he miss that? And then all of a sudden, Olofmeister's dead.
Yeah, there was on my end too. I don't know. That's probably just the GoTV feed a little bit there. Dennis, good pick off in the mid, and no lag this time to take down Crims. And Pronax, might be next in line, but he's looking the wrong way. Good flashbang here from Tropley. Gonna get the kill on Flusha. It's a 4v1, and there's no way they should let Pronax get maybe 1 kill on Tropley here if he's lucky, but not going to happen. Next coming in to help out. Solid play from Penta. Really impressive.
Yeah, well, all around, that's what we said, right? It's going to come down to landing the shots, and they did it. I mean, starting with Crystal taking out Olaf, but then all of the duels after that, Penta were able to just kind of mop them up. It was only really, I think, Dennis who got nailed there in CT. So, no luck for him, but still, Penta, solid round, and that's what we're going to be looking for here. They have bought 2 kits now, Anders. They realized, okay, we'll pick up a couple, just make sure, that we're not going to get caught out like that again. Fnatic with the money to buy again, however, so there's going to be, Penta aren't out of the woods yet. They need to win 1 more here before Fnatic think about ecoing.
Yeah, and I think if I was Penta and I was playing Fnatic here, I'd be gunning for a solid 10-5 first half here on the CT side. I'd really want to lock it down, so I actually think it's critical that they continue to win rounds here. Dennis, good angle, and Pronax thought he could take that fight, but there was an AK on the other side too. And that's actually a situation where it does make a pretty big difference. Now look at this boost here from JW.
Yeah, this is cool. This is very cool. What I also like to see is that Truebly is opting for Penta, so it seems like they have that option to go for the double AWP. So that's also very interesting. It makes Penta a more versatile team, and I definitely like to see that. You need that kind of play. You need that kind of play in your playbook to be able to, take on teams like Fnatic, who can go for the double op themselves. So Penta right now keeping Fnatic on their toes. The boost doesn't really do anything for them. They haven't really caught anybody peeking on B slope. So JW is kind of just like they're just patiently waiting, but nothing's really going to happen. Instead, what they're going to do is make it look like this is a B split and go straight up to A site. And Crystal, he's on that site with the AWP. He's going to have to land some shots.
And Speedy has to stay alive down long as well. This is a coordinated effort here. They're doing some damage to each other, Fnatic. I'm not really sure why. Speedy, they line up for him. He gets a good headshot. Gotta be careful long, because there's still Olofmeister coming in, and he's already dropped low. This is a great defense coming out right now. For Penta, there's only 9 seconds left, and Olofmeister goes down as well. Speedy with a triple kill in the round. Playing a really, really tough position. I think people underestimate how hard it is to play the middle of long like this, especially when you have to focus on short and sort of rotate back into long as well. If you get the timing wrong by even a couple of seconds, it's going to be awful. And if you die, your teammate up in long, which is Crystal in this case, he would have been left in a probably an undefendable position. So great job on Speedy there. That's really nice.
Yeah, gotta give credit to Crystal as well, just staying alive. I mean, he's just like, okay, if I stay alive, Fnatic can't push forward. That gives Speedy the opportunity. So, I mean, just good team play coming out here from Penta. Really glad to see that, they're doing well on this map, although it always has kind of been a strong map for them, Dust 2. So, to see that they haven't really lost anything, that they're definitely putting Fnatic back on their heels, that's solid.
Now,
but Fnatic, here we go.
Yeah, why does Olofmeister have a shotgun? I just have no clue, but not going to be put into use just yet. They will get the 1 kill, but he still goes down JW after taking out Dennis, and... Wait, what's the plan here, Olofmeister? I mean...
I'm seriously thinking this is a misbuy.
It must be. It's not like... It doesn't really make that big a difference, because he still has plenty of money, second on his team in terms of cash.
Actually,
but
yeah.
It's a little bit weird.
I guess that's... Yeah, it's not something you see every day. Like, why not pick up a Tech 9 if you're going to spend some money, right?
Or a scout. I mean almost anything, really.
I mean, $500 more. He's at 2,900 right now, so it's like, yeah, he's gonna have money to buy up in the next round, regardless of the outcome. I guess that's Olofmeister just trying to keep things fresh, right? Trying to keep him guessing. If they walk around those corners in mid, like he's in the perfect spot to use this gun at least, because if they walk around on Cat where there's these close angles with that Nova, he can be deadly. So that's exactly what he's hoping for right now. 25 seconds, but pretty soon here he's gonna have to start moving and just looking to die somewhere because he needs to get that bonus money.
Yeah, don't want to survive the round to save a shotgun. That really doesn't make any sense. So, Penta are playing this super carefully, in spite of the fact that they've rotated all the way through T-spawns, that they've had so much time to find him as well. And he does get a body shot off on Speedy, and that's about all it takes. So, 3-3, and moving into a 7th round, and Fnatic. That's, I don't know, probably not what they were hoping for. They got the first 3 rounds really easily, it seemed. I mean, the pistol was just a bit of a run over, but now Penta are really starting to make their mark, and they actually can't afford the AWP on JW, that's obviously a big problem for Fnatic if they can't do that.
Yeah, it makes me wonder what they're going to try and go for instead. And right now, it's just looking about as clean as can get out of Fnatic. So bread and butter. I mean, they may have some actual aggression up Cat fairly early here, though. Look at this, actually. Very fast play up, straight up Cat. Crim's trying to catch him out of position, looks for the headshot, and he gets it. Totally blind, and he still gets that kill.
Yeah, but he stands in the fire because of being blinded. Crystal gonna miss a flick, and he has to fall back here. 1 grenade, and he's gone. Middle as well. Next, gonna get caught off by Olofmeister. Really, really great rotation in from Olof to get that kill. Now, bomb falls. JW trying to keep it alive for a little bit longer. He gets the kill on Speedy, and Troubley's jumping and shooting, which, that's only reserved for a select few players. He goes down, and now it's all on Crystal here. And they are going to fall back. They don't even want to fight him. Fnatic have plenty of time. Smart play from the Swedish team.
Yeah, how does this even happen? Now, however, that smoke isn't down. Do they have an extra one? No, they only have an incendiary. Oh, the HE. Oh, he gets behind the box just in time. 1 HP. And he hits the cross shot. 35 seconds left here for Olofmeister to make a play, but Olofmeister's got full HP. If he can just make this jump, that would be big, and he does. He gets passed onto the bomb site now.
He spots out Crystal as well, so there it is. That took him from 8 to 1. That's so ridiculous, but in the end, Fnatic will come out on top and put themselves in the 4th round. And Penta, you can see they actually have a lot of money, so I mean, that's a good sign that the rounds that they won, the 3 consecutive they have here, they did have a decent amount of people alive, which is good news. But now, they're back on the edge. If they lose this round, they will be ecoing, and that would be a disaster. But they didn't steal the AWP, at least on Fnatic's side, so Pronex is Tech 9? That's interesting.
Yeah, Pronex actually looking for the running gun right now. I mean, Tech 9. It's just he gets full nades. I guess that's the kind of line he's drawing right here. Good nades actually into Crystal. Well, 3 nades and they only do about what, 20 damage, 21. That's still a little light. Would have liked to see a little bit more damage going to Crystal there, but still, Fnatic should be pretty pleased.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be more because it looked like Crystal was about to walk right into it. Pronex does get the headshot there. Dennis not going to be happy. That was the perfect range. They're pushing up a dark though, right in, and Flush is going to get the 1 kill here. Tropley has to return, and he did. So they have a chance here. A-bomb side definitely retakeable with a man down, but they got to play this one smart.
Yeah, and that bomb plan for Cat, if they can kill off JW here, this would be a big shot. Trubley, he's going to walk right in as well. Gets a good flash. Might be able to get it. He's lost his teammate. But somehow, in the smoke, JW dodges him and then just turns around, gets that headshot. Olafmeister cleared up Long in the meantime. So Penta, they were just attempting to get something going there. But they needed to land the kill. Because, like Long, Olafmeister doesn't really matter at that point because the bomb is planted for Cat. So if you can get the kill on JW, Cat, all of a sudden, Olafmeister's the one who's having to shift up his position.
Oh, that's going to put us in the 9th round, and JW got the spawn for Long, so he's going to be running there immediately, and he's got 3 targets coming his way. Does shoot through the wall and get 1. There's 2 more waiting. They're really close. He misses the shot. Tech 9 is out, and no issue at all for JW. He's made a smooth transition from a CSET 75 into a Tech 9.
Yeah, I think he's probably even happier with the Tech 9. He still gets taken out. Not going to stop Flusha from picking up that gun, though, so they'll be able to hold on to the AWP. That's pretty much all that matters. But, I mean, yeah, like JW's... I think it took him a little bit... You know, he was trying to make it work. Remember that? When, you know, the update cap happened, they hit the CZ with the nerf bat. He was still trying to make it work. But, yeah, it seems like he's finally come over to, like, the true dark side. Before, he was only in, like, shades of gray. Now it's just pitch black. There's no... He can't see the exit anymore. Oh, and he hits Trubley through the smoke. That's just timing right there.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I mean, in terms of shades of grey, he's definitely dishing out the punishment here. It is going to be up at the A-bombs like Crystal. Ready? He goes down. Pronax running in with the AK and landing 2 clean headshots straight in a row. Speedy down here on Long is going to be the only guy left. And Olafmeister knows where he is as well, especially as that smoke goes up. Now they're just going to be hunting him. This is cruel, Samler. They could leave him alone. They could be kind here. But they're not going to be kind. Pronax, 3rd kill of the round.
They're definitely the aggressors there. The Swedes not interested in a parlay, not interested in, you know, kind of hanging back. I mean, not a bad situation though for Fnatic. And this is, I think now it's almost like how it used to be, where hell 6 months ago, if not a little bit more, a year ago, right, when CT side, you know, it would become really unpredictable because CT side would get up to like 4 or 5 rounds and then they just start pushing everywhere. I feel like that's kind of what we're going to start seeing out of Fnatic now, because look, now they're going for the aggression out long house. They're kind of just going to start throwing their weight around on the map because they know they have more than enough rounds for this half going into the second half. So it's going to be even more difficult for Penta to get anything done in this half, just because it's going to be so hard to predict what Fnatic are going to throw at them.
Well, good kill in the middle.
Bad.
Speedy actually picking up 2, which is not bad. But you're right. Right now, it is the Swedish team controlling the pace of the game. It means Fnatic, also Penta, are playing sort of game of catch-up, trying to figure out if they can understand a little bit about what Pronax is throwing at them. But it is really, really hard when you're not the one controlling the game, and they're definitely not at the moment. Good shot from Tropley. Does get Flusher fairly low on health, but next, he's got 2 pistols, which is, you know, that's always something, but it's not going to be good enough, I think.
Is it better than 1 pistol?
It's twice as good, Semler. That's basic arithmetic for you.
I feel enlightened.
Yeah.
Well, I guess lucky. If he gets lucky, he can catch Flush out. That would be pretty much the only target that he can hope to pick off here. But this is all going to be down to luck right now. I mean, now we're approaching the end of the half, and this is pretty much going to be it for Penta. Like, this next round is their only shot at turning things around, because now Fnatic are guaranteed 8 rounds. And Next gets caught by Flusha in the end. They save the AWP as well. So, I mean, yeah, this is it. This next round right here, the 12th, is when Penta have to step up and actually lock everything down. There's no backing up now. And Dennis buys an AWP.
You know, Next came through like that, and he said Flusha should die, but he didn't say Simon Says Semler, and that's the big difference.
Oh, because Flusha, is that how it works? Like, Flusha was like, nope.
Well, he had the Demolition Duel. Have you seen Demolition Man at all? Man.
Demolition Man? No.
All right. Well, then I no longer feel bad about The Godfather and everything. You need to watch Demolition Man. It's such a good movie.
I think that you can keep feeling pretty bad about The Godfather, dude. I mean, The Godfather, Anders. Come on.
All right, a little while longer. Oh, Crims! What a great opening to take down Crystal. Tropley caught by the box here, tries to flash himself out, but this is not a great positioning. He's going to get the kill on Crims regardless. JW returning into a 3v3, but Olofmeister not going to check the corner just a little bit too fast there. Dennis, does he spot anyone? They're inside B, and I'm not sure Tropley's realizing he could be walking into certain death here, and he will. Pronax much further up than Tropley had anticipated.
Yeah, that's a big surprise right there. That's also one of the more basic tenets is when you have a man advantage, never leave a bomb site alone. Like, yes, okay, you're in window, but you don't have eyes on the site, and at that point, it gets very difficult to actually execute a retake. A 2-on-2 scenario here, and Pronax, he's already in upper dark. Dennis is going to peek, but Pronax snuffs him, and then, oh, he still loses JW. But the bomb is planted for Pronax at this point.
Oh, there's a Molotov, though. Pronax going to charge through, and Speedy not turning around for it. He doesn't get the shot either. Pronax, the triple kill. That was
a little sloppy at the end there by Pronax. I think he was a little worried. If he didn't have an AWP, I think that Pronax lost that duel pretty quickly there.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I don't know. This is really second guessing it, and Speedy didn't have a lot of time to do that. If that had been me and I had like all the time in the world to make up my mind, I would have thrown the Molotov first, then I would have faked it once and thrown the grenade and then continued defusing, just so he would like run into the grenade mid Molotov. But that is some 20/20 hindsight coming out, because obviously Speedy was in a bit of a tight spot there. 13th round is coming up here. It's 9-3, and in the B-bomb site, well, all is lost. Olofmeister, again, no mercy, taking no hostages, just coming for the kills. Dennis and Crystal are going to be left, and there's not a lot that they could do right here. It looks like Fnatic are running away with the game.
Yeah, JW just locks it down. Yeah, this is definitely Fnatic running away with the game. Because not only have the tactics been sound for them, they've been hitting their shots, getting warmed up, and then they go over to the CT side, where really all they have to do is hit their shots. So it's going to be really difficult for Penta to get anything done here in the second half, especially considering, I mean, Fnatic have got 10 rounds on the board. If they get up to 11 rounds, I mean, 11, yeah, once you pass 10, like, Penta have to turn it around, but this should be the other way around as far as the score is concerned. It should be Penta with 10 rounds, Fnatic battling for a 5th. So in an ideal world, the Germans, they would be much farther ahead. Instead, they're still having to fight. And how is this shaping up? It looks like it's going to be another peek here from JW in Longhouse. And he beats Crystal, but he doesn't land the shot. And Crystal will get the re-peek battle there.
Yeah, really good stuff. Dennis also trying to orbit the edge of the smoke in middle, which is actually very interesting to look at. Crims is right in front of him. In fact, they're all right in front of him, and he gets that kill on Pronax. Dennis, that's actually a weird angle. Olofmeister using the smoke over on long to get the kill into Speedy, so still a good position for Penta, and a chance for them to make it 5-10 here if they could just come away with the last 2 rounds.
It's incredibly unfortunate right now for Fnatic as well, just how the bomb, the man that he gets that kill on, Dennis. Well, let's see here. Olofmeister is now 1v3, and this would be an ace if he could come back from this.
Yeah, that'd be something, wouldn't it? But he's going to run right into Speedy, and he had the wrong weapon out as well, so ends up going down 4-10. And the last round of the half is coming up. Penta, I mean, it is, I don't know. It's hard probably to motivate your team at this point into thinking this is going to be a victory, but I mean, there's still a chance.
What is it, the very common speech, you know, like the Friday Night Lights or something like that? You know, is it time to bust out the football coach analogies?
Probably is. Oh, that's so great. The Smiths flash over into middle, and then Dennis picking up the kill, getting a second one. Dennis is proving himself to be a real force here in the middle. That's so much control. Now, all Penta have to do is play together, set up situations where the best they could, or the worst they could do is trade a kill, and they're going to be fine.
I'm convinced he was channeling his inner Smiths, and then he was like, no, I must change, and then he decided to channel his inner Shoxy.
Yeah.
And it worked out perfectly. It's just a little too late here for the Joy. That's the only issue. Because now they at least have a shot at getting 5 rounds here on the board. So let's see here, Penta, if they're going to be able to actually, you know, shut down Fnatic, who have already picked up the first kill. Spitty is down, but the next flanking in takes out Crims. Flusha alive and Goose. He's about to get roasted. Gets a nice shot onto Trubley, but that's it. Next we'll hunt him, and there it is. Penta with their 5th round on the board at the end of this half.
Yeah, that was a very, very nice shot on Trubley, you're right. But not enough, just a little bit cinematic there at the end. 10-5, first half. And Penta very far behind at this point in time. We'll see. Ooh. Oh yeah, we did get booted out. Gotta get back in there quick. Sorry about that, guys.
It happens,
but
it happens.
wow, yeah, what a game though. That was that looked like for a good one. It looked like Penta had a real chance of doing it. They had some close rounds, even the ones they lost. But at the end of the day, it wasn't enough, man. It wasn't quite enough.
It's that momentum shift, your ability to stay the course, right? Because at the beginning is always going to be this battle for who is going to control the pace. And as soon as Fnatic get that control, it is so difficult. This is why they're seen as, if not the best team, up there in the top 2. Just because if you give them that advantage, they're so difficult to deal with. Because then they're just going to control everything. And Pronax, I mean, with the firepower that he has on his team, the opportunities, it's going to be just way too difficult to task. Penta aren't quite up there yet where they'll be able to go toe-to-toe with Fnatic in these scenarios.
Look at Fnatic. They're actually putting 2 in lower dark. They've got 1 in middle, so effectively they've got 3 middle, 1A, 1B. So this is just a very sort of mobile setup where because they're controlling the middle, they can very easily rotate to either bomb side and go for a retake. They have the kit for it as well. They don't have any grenades, but as long as they can land a couple of kills on the people coming in, like the one JW just got on Speedy, who is carrying the bomb, and he's going to go for more. Lands it on Trubley. Still got 6 bullets left. That's another headshot. 3rd in a row. Goes for next, and he's going to take him out. Oh my god. 4 headshots, 4 kills, and JW demolishes Penta.
I think Trubley only just pissed him off. Because that was actually a really long fight between him and Trubley at long, where, you know, JW's missing, Trubley's missing, and then JW's like, screw this! Just like steps in all of a sudden, wakes up, unleashes the beast, goes like Super Saiyan mode. 4 headshots isn't bad. You know, again, you know, channeling Shoxy. There you go.
It was just very nice. It was very comfortable as well. He didn't look panicked. He looked like he had a plan in mind and he just went in and executed it. No bomb hunt for Penta means they do buy in this round. Not going to be a surprise to Fnatic at all here. 4 Tech 9s and 1 Scout.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the brutal surprise, though. It's like 4 Tech 9s, man. The damage you can do. They're gathering up for mid push as well. They get spotted. One of them, Trubley, gets spotted by Flusha, though. Smoke is going to come over. Olafmeister's holding this angle, and there you go. Insta-Gibbs Dennis as he comes through, and now they line up, and it's just a slaughter. Flusha's going to pick up 1, and Olafmeister saves him before he gets overrun. Last man alive is going to be Crystal with that scout, but not for long. Crims catches him with Yump, and that was a perfect hold at mid by Fnatic.
Yeah, not much else to say about it, really, which means we're probably looking at 13-5 before Penta can start seriously fighting back, because this round is going to be just maybe a couple of pistols, actually just the 1 board up here, and a flashbang on Trubley, which I think is a good idea. Wonder where they're going to end up using it. Looks like they're just going to try and rush out long, and Trubley's going to be the spark for it, see if they can get that working. Still a good idea. That's $200 invested into maybe getting the kill on JW here, or Pronax, depending on who gets flashed.
Yeah, actually, this looks like a pretty good catch-all Flash he's setting up for as well. Just going to spot them moving across, however. And there's the HE monster nade. Oh my god. Does so much damage. And then Pronax, now this should just be easy pickings for him.
Yeah, it works out really well. He's on 12 health, and he's not even going to give Speedy the chance. They're going to rotate Flusher in instead. So that may look like really, really basic common sense, right? Rotating the guy back who has low health and putting the guy in front who has a lot. But so many teams will make this mistake, especially when they're this far ahead. They'll start just thinking, well, what does it matter? Even if I die, I can still buy, and, you know, we're not going to lose this game, and all of a sudden you've thrown away a lot of money. I'm glad that Fnatic aren't playing around.
I think that they're looking to get this done. They're just not looking to mess around with Penta. Just imagine for Penta as well how disheartening this kind of performance will be going into Katowice, because it's like, okay, these are the kind of teams we're going to be playing up against, you know, in the majors. That's only just, you know, a week and a half away. And then you're hoping that you could do something. But that's the crazy thing as well, is that Fnatic haven't really gone for anything super tricky. They haven't really shown us anything new. They're just going for tried and true strats, and Fnatic are just so good at hitting the shots that Penta can't really seem to deal with it. Oh, good wall bang, though. Man, Flusha gets dropped down to 4 HP, and then Spitty catches Olafmeister re-peeking.
Yeah, Speedy could catch a second kill here. Flusha very, very low on health, as you said, so they could definitely catch the kill on him. Crims, all alone, goes down. So finally, Fnatic will return a kill, but it's a little bit too late at this point. 2v4, and this should not be a round that Penta could actually lose. Speedy, third kill of the round for him, and Pronax pretty far away from the action.
Yeah, so close, though. Look how low everybody is. Spitty down to 8 HP. Next down to 30. Troubley about half. Like, that is way too close. And Troubley's right about to walk right into Pronax. Spitty, luckily for him, made it past into CT, though, so he might be able to live through this round unless Pronax rotates around back into him. He's got that op, though, so he's got a good shot at this. There it is. That's just Pronax peeking. So Penta, they aren't giving up yet. They've got their first round here on their T side.
I'd be really impressed if they could make a comeback from this deficit, but it definitely isn't impossible, and it also comes down to how solidly Fnatic are holding. Like you said, Fnatic probably have a lot on their mind apart from this particular thing, right? Katowice is on everyone's mind. It's right around the corner and all that stuff. So, I mean, if they were starting to really find themselves in some trouble, I don't think this is where they'd be pulling out their, you know, any kind of, you know, secret stuff that they've got hidden away or just stuff they've been practicing. Like, they don't want to show too much. In fact, they want to show as little as they can. Oh, no, Dennis, no! Double grenade. And he's gone.
Get out. Yeah, especially Pronax, man. Remember how mad he was when Mouseport showed the one-way smokes on Inferno? How furious, like, Pronax was so pissed because this was right before DreamHack. He's like, I've been saving those nades for 2 months. These idiots use it in an online league. He was so mad. That was great, though, but that's not what we can expect from Pronax. I cannot wait to see what Fnatic have in store for us next week.
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's definitely going to be some stuff. I think you're right, but we'll see. We'll have to wait. Have to keep the excitement going for a little while longer. Smoke off CT spawn, flash through as well, and they're going to push out middle. They've got one guy in upper dark, but there's a guy flanking from upper mid as well, which is going to be horrendous for them. And in fact, Olafmeister taking 2 kills, leaving Speedy alone. Going to get the kill on JW here. Flusha falls as well. Good effort from Speedy, but it probably isn't going to be enough anyway.
Not at this point. And let's take a look at the money. All over the place for Penta. They've got a couple of people who might be able to put together a buy, but the rest of them are going to be going for Tech 9 armor in this next round. So definitely looking grim here for the German lineup, and some would say the top German lineup right now as well. So we gotta, you know, this is a bit of, we have to treat these matches as well as a bit of a sounding board, you know, just to see where they stand going for standard plays. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Yeah, this is just Speedy holding onto his gun. They realize how dire the straights are right now. At least he could be able to hold. He can actually pass off either the AK or the Tech 9 over to another teammate next round. So actually, not too bad for him. I would say hand that Tech 9 over to Crystal or to Trubley and let them get bought up.
And Nex could actually buy an AWP, just wouldn't have any armor or anything. But I'm wondering if that's what they're discussing. Yeah, and there it is. So that ended up being the call, just saying, Trubley, if you get a kill middle, we'll definitely up your salary, but he's going to miss it. So this is it. This is their chance to do anything at all. Otherwise, Fnatic could close out this game 16-6, which would definitely be a one-sided victory. What's up?
Crystal goes running past in T-spawn with his knife out, just trying to do it as fast as possible, and JW still tags him. Down to 5 HP. Luckily for Crystal, it's metal doors now and not wooden ones, or he'd be gone. Look at Pronax's position, though. He's about to catch Dennis peeking, spots him out, but gets the headshot on the second try. Dennis just pinned down there. Not a lot that he could do in that position.
Definitely not a lot. They've got one smoke left for the crossover, which is good, but Trotley's far away, and they've actually run back from long instead. They're going to leave Crystal in long pit, which would be good, except there's no Fnatic member even close to being nearby. And look at what Fnatic are doing. Instead of waiting around for them to show themselves, Flusha's gone out hunting. This is so much information for Fnatic.
Nobody mid. They might catch somebody long.
Crystal actually looked that way.
Does Crystal realize? I mean, he's got to be aware. Well, there's the shot, and that's going to give it away. Flusha's going to be able to catch him out. There you go. Clean kill for Flusha. But now next, it's going to be a cap push after all. They're just going to rush for this site, but everybody is here from Fnatic.
Oh, JW actually got the jumping shot up on Trubley. I didn't even notice, but he was jumping right by the boost spot and actually killed someone up on the short. That's just JW things, I suppose. 15-6 here. And Penta, no bomb plant, not a lot that they can do. Man, they caught Fnatic on a good day, it seems. JW on 23 kills. Scary.
Yeah, they're. I don't think that they were worried at all going into this match, Fnatic. Let's see, JW, he's going to roast and toast him. They're just running right through that, and actually it's going to be all-out pressure. JW might get caught here. He's dancing around in the smoke somehow. He's still alive, and he's even going to get the kill on the next. Crystal's finally going to take him out and get the AWP to work with. He may be able to take out Pronax, and he does. So they're turning it around here, Penta.
Yeah, they definitely are. Crimson and Flush are really far away from each other, can't really help each other out at all. And Troubly almost walking and shooting with that gun. Going to make that work. Flusher flashing himself out on long. Now he's kind of trapped, and Crystal will take him out. Great triple kill here from the German AWP, leaving it just a little bit closer, 15-7. And Fnatic actually don't have a lot of money either, but they're going to buy anyway. Look, this is definitely a sign of, I would say, sort of, maybe not disrespect, but definitely saying we just want to close this game out. We don't think you guys can do it anyway, so let's just go.
Pretty much, right? Like, one round is all we need. We got 8 of them to try it. Let's do it. Let's go. And there you go, JW catches Spitty. And he even tags, I mean, he tags Crystal. They trade tags there, actually. So close battle there at mid, but JW definitely comes out ahead, seeing as how he's already dropped one of the Penta members. And then the aggressive push up mid by Crims, but he gets caught out by Dennis.
Yeah, a bit of a screw up from Crims. That should have definitely been a kill. He had a good couple of seconds there to land the headshot, and I think maybe he panicked just a little bit, so good return in the end, but Flusher's still making his way up, and he's got the bomb here. Oh no, Dennis goes down, and now they're trapped out long here as well. Tropley gonna fall. Next, last guy standing, 1v4. Gets the 1 kill in, but this is too late. Fnatic proving that buying early probably was the right call here. Next, running down middle. Can he be there before? Yeah, Olofmeister is gonna fall back. I thought he was gonna get shot in the back here.
Oh, he might get caught as he traps it. Like, he might get caught here by Olofmeister. Is Olofmeister gonna be close enough? No, he's not even telling them. He's not even going to show them. Look at this. Olofmeister walking with the knife out, trying to go as fast as possible. Next has no idea.
This is just Olaf playing, I think. He's just having a grand old time. Next, checking outside, walks back in, and does spot Olaf and actually gets the kill. Olaf wanted to play a dangerous game. Bomb is going to go down, but Next is still very low on health here. And Pronax should probably be able to do this.
No. There it is, the spray. Pronax is hunting him down. Pronax already right there on B slope, so he knew that Next couldn't cross over to Upper Dark. He could just rely on the fact that, yes, okay, the only place that he can be is either Plateau or Site. Narrowed it down. Just really nicely done by Fnatic. Never really looked like they were under pressure. I mean, that's